yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
I don't judge, and the old timers didn't either, fighters chronologically as much as I do by the amount of fights they've had and the amount of punches they've taken. I judge them that way.
Because he definitely had the skill of a top five, just that he hasn't had the opposition that some guys were able to get, and that's not his fault. He just made one of the best fighters in his weight class look like nobody.
Boxing pundits have started to whisper what once seemed impossible, that Terence Crawford might outshine a prime Floyd Mayweather after his stunning unanimous decision victory over Canelo Alvarez to become the undisputed super middleweight champion. Crawford earned praise not only for the win, but for how he won, dominating from range, switching stances seamlessly, standing his ground under pressure, and mixing strategy with brutal efficiency.
Crawford outboxed Canelo, made Canelo miss, stood right in front of him when he was supposed to. He moved when he was supposed to. Made it look easy. He beat Canelo Alvarez better than Floyd Money Mayweather, which makes him better than Floyd Money Mayweather, in my opinion.
Experts like Bob Arum have even claimed that Crawford's ambidexterity and complete skill set make him uniquely capable of matching or even surpassing Mayweather at his peak.
Canelo wipes the floor with him. I love Crawford. I told you when Crawford and Spence that Crawford would beat the hell out of him, but Canelo is a different proposition. It's an interesting fight, but I think there's only one winner.
What fight? Why do you feel he wipes the floor with him?
Why?
Is it because of the weight difference?
Because Canelo, Canelo is used to fighting at a particular level, and and I don't think that Terence can hurt Canelo, but Canelo can hurt Terence.
Do you think the welterweight Boots Ennis would stand a chance against Crawford? Or?
I have no idea, but I know that Boots Ennis is a tremendous fighter and a great talent. Whether he'd stand a chance with Crawford, I don't really know, because at 147, Crawford is, I think, unbeatable.
The debate over who is greater, Floyd or Terence Crawford, reignited when Canelo Alvarez, who has fought both men, declared that he believes Crawford is superior. Canelo's remarks came after Crawford defeated him by unanimous decision in 2025 to become the undisputed super middleweight champion. He pointed to Crawford's adaptability, intelligence in the ring, ability to switch guards, and defensive skills as evidence that Crawford outclasses Mayweather.
And he say he might be better than Mayweather. I can see it, because Crawford got a little bit of Mayweather in him, but he got the offense going on. It's not like all defense, blocking everything, points, you know. Crawford can actually hurt you. He's actually a fighter. He'll fight you. You know, he'll box you, but he'll fight you too. He ain't no joke.
Mayweather Jr. built a legendary career marked by his perfect 50-0 record, unmatched defensive mastery, and capacity to dominate multiple weight classes from super featherweight up through light middleweight. He was famous for immaculate footwork, reflexes, counterpunching, and an uncanny ability to avoid serious damage while dictating the pace. Mayweather won 15 major world titles across 5 weight classes during an era when boxing was extremely competitive at every level. He often faced fighters who were big names and champions in their own right.
Of all the fights you've had 50, who would you say was your toughest opponent?
You got guys that punch hard and hit hard, and you got guys that come out and win a few rounds, but nothing really was tough. I've been in a boxing gym, and guys have given me great sparring and great work. They say ass whooping will humble you. I come home and say, you got to tighten up, champ.
Yeah.
You got to get together, champ. And then sometimes I go home and say, is this for me? I make mistakes, but I strive every day to be a perfectionist. And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that.
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Terence Crawford also possesses an undefeated streak with more than 18 major world titles in 5 divisions and has become the first male boxer to become an undisputed champion in 3 weight classes. Crawford is a switch hitter carrying power that travels with him up in weight and delivers both technical precision and finishing ability. He has had dominant performances over elite foes like Errol Spence Jr. and most recently Canelo.
You know, he was a little frustrated in there, but that's part of the game.
The last question is, I know Trey, after the fight, have you feel yet the significance of this win and what it means in your legacy and your career?
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, you know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to beat him? Over here on your left.
When he signed the contract.
He seemed to focus mostly on body punches, and you were hitting him in the head a lot. Was it your reach that gave you the advantage?
It was everything. You know, he wasn't hitting the body or anything. He was hitting my elbow because I was blocking it. But, you know, I think I was the better man tonight.
Crawford's recent fight against Canelo proved to be one of boxing's landmark moments. Moving up 2 weight classes, Crawford challenged Canelo for the undisputed super middleweight titles and won by unanimous decision after 12 tough rounds. The judges scored 116-112, 115-113, and 115-113 in his favor. Crawford's strategy was simple: controlling the ring with sharp footwork, precise jabs, and well-timed counters while absorbing Canelo's power and pressure without cracking. Despite a cut over his right eye from an accidental headbutt, he never let the momentum slip. The win made him the first male boxer in modern boxing to become undisputed champion in 3 weight divisions, pushed his record to 42-0, and cemented his place among the sport's elite.
To be honest, when I set my sights on doing something and I know what I'm capable of, it's not like a surprise to me. It's a surprise to y'all because y'all didn't believe me, you know, but for me, I knew I could do it, and I believed that I could do it. I just needed the opportunity.
Terence, when did you know that you were going to beat him? Over here on your left.
When he signed the contract.
He seemed to focus mostly on body punches, and you were hitting him in the head a lot. Was it your reach that gave you the advantage?
It was everything. You know, he wasn't hitting the body or anything. He was hitting my elbow because I was blocking it. But, you know, I think I was the better man tonight.